song to What We Do in the Shadows stuck in my head, everybody. And I'm not going to play it. I'm just not going to do it. I could play music on this, but I'm super freaked out about having a copyright infringement and then losing all connection with you guys. So, I haven't been live since last week, which it's Wednesday. I'm going to be live today, tomorrow, and Friday. And I posted the minis yesterday and today. I'm going to do them again either tomorrow or Friday. I think probably more geared towards Friday, but we shall see. Grasapa. Anywho, if you're new to live, I hope that you know that what you're getting yourself into. It sometimes goes off the rails. Sometimes it's insightful. Sometimes we do intuitive reads. Sometimes we do coaching stuff. But yeah, no, it's guaranteed to go off the rails at some point. So if you are new to life, say hello. Let us know where you are in the world. I'm in upstate Vermont, and it's raining out, and it's in the 30s/40s. So Merry Spring. I don't quite know what's going on. Yeah, no, it's been awesome. It's been chaotic, and it's been there. So, hey, I see there's one person who's stepping in right now. Oh my God. Hey, Coop, how's it going? Let's keep it between the lines. What do you mean between the lines? What do you mean? Wait, hold on. Are we doing like this? Like, what are we doing? Okay, I'm still so conflicted by that, bruh. Bruh. Oh my goodness. I need to add my homies onto this. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Nah. Wait, Pam is at her family, so I don't think that she'll be able to make it. I'm telling her to join if she's free. What up in Denmark? Hey, Wary Bunny. Keep it sane. Yeah, good luck, Coop. Good flippin' luck. I'll try to keep it sane. I'm already weird as it is, so there's that. And you know dang well, we're gonna be dealing with some trolls up in this piece. Not for nothing, but they are out there like cockroaches. Oh my God. What's happening in Denmark right now? B, I am absolutely wonderful. I had a last session that went on for an additional hour, and it went so great. I'm so excited to work with this person. And other than that, I've just been multitasking the entire day, not quite knowing where I am in time. How about yourself? What's going on with everybody? Hey, Earth Angel. Everybody's sleeping. It's 3:06 a.m. Yeah. I think I was still awake at that time yesterday. Did I put the cards away? I flippin' did. The last one, it was a little bit of tarot reading, but it turned into psychic mediumship, and oh my God, the animals that were coming through were the sweetest. What up, Em? Sup, chat? Adjusting to your new job, how's that going? I love Rhode Island. Okay, Provincetown, that is my jam. What are my keys to fulfilling life? Living in authenticity. And if you don't know what authenticity is yet, you find out everything that you're not and take that off the list. So, this remaining true to who you are at any cost, no matter who you're around. And by the way, that was Emmy snoring. What up, Autumn? That'd be cool, B. Send me a DM. All the ways to contact are in the description. Yeah, that's totally normal. Who cares about age gap? I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. The Star, you are not wrong. It only gets worse from here. Birmingham, Alabama. What up? Rage Against the Machine. Absolutely a huge fan. What is a meaningful relationship? So this, transparency, honesty, and trying to work through your challenges to meet a common ground. There are so many keys to a meaningful relationship. It's really about the demeanor and the temperament of either partner and what they're willing to work through to get through to each other. Cinnamon Munch. I have not made that in forever. I think you're probably talking about something else, but I'm a foodie who makes everything under the sun. Provincetown is known for one thing mostly? Is it awesome access to like the ocean front? Because that's what I did when I was there. I do love me some Canada. For Christmas, I'm going to, my sons are at their father's for this Christmas. I'll have them the day after. There's no way I'm making them go to and from on that day. That would just be messed up. I'm spending it the next day or so afterwards. I'm going to have my kids. And before that, I'm going to be spending it with my side of the family and my significant other. And I can't wait to open up presents with him. They like young hot dogs. I don't know what that is. Mississippi, how's it going over there? I have yet to visit that place. So, no, beautiful women in general do not defecate. They usually store it in their heads. And this is where, you know, if a guy is talking to them, asking them some silly questions, that's when they spew some crap out at them. Ocean view, but homosexuality is what Provincetown's known for. Cool, have at it. I hope you have a beautiful Christmas too. DM me. I would love to see your cards, or send me a link to where I can find them. Hey, nobody. Love forecast for 2025. So what I see here is a masculine and a feminine. That it doesn't matter about the gender, but I see that the high priestess and the emperor are going to be making a grand appearance together, and it's like you feel so like this guy is so out of your reach. You're going to have them seeing you, meet you halfway. This is literally coming out of nowhere, and I feel like you just cross this person by chance, and this person is an aggressive go-getter, which is what you're not used to. So that's going to be fun for you. You just sit on your throne and watch somebody make the effort towards you for the first time ever. Cool, cool. Can't wait to see this, B. Big Bob. Base turd beans. Okay, cool. Can adults adopt adults? I'm still trying to get one of my friends to adopt me. So as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. Oh my God, annoying orange. Wait, I hope that you don't have demons around you. Of course Jesus loves you. 32 watching, 10 likes. Step it up in here. Tap your screen to like, and it's free to like and subscribe. It's also free to be awesome. It's also free to be a complete butt, and people bounce between the two of those, which, yay. Quit messing with those spirits. I'm not messing with anybody, Matthew Scott. I am glad that you're here, and I do hope that you enjoy the show. I hope that, if not the readings, that you'll stick around for the shenanigans and maybe the insightfulness. Congratulations on my book. Haven't written it yet. Me, I'm going to be 40 this coming year, and I'm going on the age of get off my lawn. I will say that until my last breath. Would I go to a Diddy party? No. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. Just putting that out there. Yin and yang, I got my yang. I'm the yin to his yang. So I actually only have it for like 15% of my work. You should really check out the coaching and hypnosis. That is so incredibly, I love it. I just picked up a new coaching and hypnosis client today, and I cannot wait to start working with them. 60% of next year is already booked out for me, and I'm stupid excited about this. In some cases, I'm just stupid, but when it comes to this stuff, it's what gets me super excited. Do I like to eat oranges? I'm a foodie. There's few things that I'm not going to at least try, but there are some things where I'm just like, no, I'd rather run straight into a brick wall before I even remotely consider that. But that's a few things, yeah. I've been a Christ follower all my life. So what's everybody doing in here? How's everybody prepping for the holidays? So I don't eat oranges. I like to snuggle with them, police, if that's okay. Can I have an orange under my pillow and just like share dreams with it? Is that like what we're going to be getting at here? Jason says he's not on break yet. He's still waiting, but hopefully we see him. Prepping one day at a time. Yeah, no, I hear you. You have the Rider-Waite deck. Yep. I have a lot of Doreen Virtue cards. I got rid of so many of them about 10 years ago, but I've since then gotten some replenished in my stockpile. But again, I don't really read cards anymore. So it's like on these lives and like 15% of my work, but I love it. Do I have a pinky? I think I have two of them, Young Plague. So it's like, okay, I promise I will never eat an orange. And since you have the annoying orange on your for your profile picture, is it cool if I have the slightly inconvenient orange? Can I name mine that? No, I have two pinkies, Young Plague. Do not regard them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. You should always seek Christ. Yeah, no, you should absolutely always seek Christ first. That, I would never even compare myself to the Almighty. Well, I'm a Fruit Loop police. That's awesome. She actually, I know, Matthew, that was the craziest thing. I remember she did this in like 2018, 2019. She has made this career out of making these cards, doing spirit work. And then a series of events happened to her in 2019 and she denounced all her work. She has become this superb like Christ follower, and she has since then all these sweet little angel cards she now sees as demonic. I don't know where she is at with any of that now, but honestly, it was such a mind-blowing thing to watch happen. It says 26 are on here in this live, nobody, so we'll see. I've been a Christ follower all my life, and I've always dealt with ideation, like suicidal ideation. I've always dealt with depression. I've always dealt with anxiety. And at a particular time back in 2014, it was at its worst. I didn't think I was going to make it. And on 11/27, I had that meeting, that warm, overflowing love with the Christ energy. And like, I went to the extreme with that faith and that practice. And it still didn't answer what was happening with me, but I'm still like this born again Christian. I got baptized and I, started doing all of that. And then it was just like something else came into that and it started to become fear-based. So I'm still a Christ follower. I will always be a Christ follower, but I don't like to be ruled in any type of fear. If something feels off, I like to address it immediately. What's the average IQ of an orange? Probably higher than mine. Do I like the annoying orange? Dude, I'm a mother of two boys, one of which is grown up. The annoying orange has plagued at least 18 years of my life. Matthew Scott, you are more than welcome here. I hope that you'll stick around. You're an atheist, but you respect that people have beliefs? No, it's totally cool. Yeah. I have clients from all over the religious spectrums. I have clients who are completely devoid of it, and I'm not judging anybody. We all have our path to walk, and you have got to be in authenticity with yours. No matter what, the truth is always going to come out. Rosie, I really hope that you can ask a question, because you see how these things go through insightfulness and roller coasters and shenanigans. The sub-mirror? I don't know what that means, sub-mirror. This is just an old mirror from this place in the Poughkeepsie Galleria when it had that shop there. I forget what it was called now, but this was like 20 years ago. I hear you, B. What Parisian next action towards Nydia? All right, so what's Parishu's next action towards Nydia? Ooh, so this card flipped over in this. So I would actually say that this person is holding back until they have a little bit more stable ground for themselves and they have a little bit of better mental and physical health before they make a move towards them. That actually seems really wonderful. So this person is not going to come in all dramatic, all unstable. They're actually going to do the self-work before they even progress on anything. Cardboard Hustler, you are not my bae. My bae goes by the name of Jason. What up, Home Slice? I'll call you Home Slice. No offense, Police Orange. Yeah, B. I think B has to have a channel in order for them to have a picture on here. Hold up. I can't even see it. But B, I would love to check out your stuff. So make sure that you send me some sort of a DM if you are open to it. Don't feel forced, obviously. Oh, wait, hold up. Somebody knows that you're I feel like you would be the person who knows that Agape Rising. Can you shake it real fast for a Big Daddy? My dad's dead, unfortunately. Jack, me, of. Sorry. But if my dad were alive, I would ask him if he can make you a shake. Don't worry about it. Hey, Mike Murphy. It's not offensive to call somebody, pretty. So thank you for not trying to offend me. Let's see. So they already want to come back towards Nita, but from what I said before, they're going to work on themselves before they do so. Matthew, I hope that you have an awesome one, homie. I'm probably going to be fidgeting and taking my hair up and down at numerous times tonight just because I never quite know what to do with myself. Intuitive, be me your spiritual page. B, direct me to that. No, I smell like sulfur. I think I smell like the average human being Jack me of. I don't know, you could always, I don't know. I'm lost. I am not even pulling cards. I'm sitting here shuffling. But ma'am, Priyushu told me that they can probably like more than one person. They still have this, they have this need to kind of create a sense of competition. You're just starting reading Zane Star and posting things, linking your cards. You know, my 18-year-old just started reading as well. I got him his first tarot deck, and he's starting to post on Instagram. He doesn't want mom to be part of it because obvious reasons. Talking like a fragrance. You know, I bet I smell like the 90s. You remember like Clinique Happy or CK1, or for like guys like Cool Water, or I don't even know. I remember those types of smells. Rosie, you might want to book a personal reading. I'll read a few questions, but a lot is a lot is a lot is a lot. So there's trouble in paradise right there. Just because people like each other doesn't mean they'll always get along. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Will TikTok be banned in the USA January 18th? Yeah, no, I know. That's what I've heard all over the board, and that's what a few people have predicted. But either way, something else is going to take place. But that's kind of why I'm directing my people over into here to connect on here as well. There's so many ways to connect. Oh my God, that was my dad's go-to, Jack. Good evening, Shane Sheldon. How are you? Hello, mystery. Is Christian going to reconcile with you? I think that they have moved on, I'm very sorry to say. And it seems like they're trying to find out what it is that they want. They have a lot that they still have to kind of give and give to another person. Oh yeah, no, that's thank you so much, B. My other son, my youngest son, he is more into exploring different faiths and beliefs and practices worldwide. Right now, he's very interested in Egyptian um, signs and symbols and faiths and kind of looking into that, but he goes through phases. What's the word for me? Bird. Bird is the word for you, Mr. E. So you get ready for people to kind of watch to see what it is that you're doing. It seems like this is making a positive change in your life, and you have an audience. You really do. And I think that you kind of need to not necessarily bank on it, but use it to your advantage. Holy crap. This dropped off to 70. Is it something that I said, you guys? What's the 411 for Brianna? What's going on for Brianna? They're holding themselves back right now, and I think that it's because they're anticipating some sort of either party or congratulations or family gathering. This person is acting antisocial right now. They don't want to be part of it. They feel like people are way too judgy around them. Love is hiding for you at the moment. You're welcome, Mr. E. Let's see what's going on for B. So love, all I see is somebody who you can't get the truth out of, honestly. Love is hiding from you. It's changing, and it seems like it's not telling you the truth about stuff that it has no business in lying about. So I see a lot of miscommunication, misinformation, and slowing down. I think that's going to continue for right now. It's just not the time. You're absolutely right. It is not the time right now. Oy vey. I'm going to be on for at least another hour, all y'all. So let's see what's going on. Actually, an hour and 5 minutes, but we shall see. So you just started and you're already creating decks, B? Like, what's going on with that? What's this live about? Well, it's going to go off the rails. I already know that it already has. We're doing some coaching questions. We're getting some insightfulness. We're doing a little bit of tarot. We're dealing with some trolls. But all in all, it's pretty much ad lib the entire time, other than when we're trying to get insight from the cards or when we're doing coaching questions. All right. Collective reading. Yes, I can do that. What is it that the collective is going through right now? It looks like people have been really spreading themselves way too thin, and it's been taking a toll on them physically. I think that everybody's exhausted and that they do need to. Ooh, why are we barking? Why are we barking? Magpie. I don't know what just happened. But it seems like there's a lot that is trying to be accounted for right now that they have to focus in on, but they have to put that to the wayside right now, because them and spreading themselves too thin and trying to work through that isn't going to yield any positive results. All it's going to do is burn them out and have this be finicky work. So this, it feels like having to rely on somebody else and trying to delegate responsibility, and also it's not just responsibility, but needs to somebody else to be a shoulder to lean on right now, and also stop being so stubborn about it, because this is a sense of community that is coming in after what seems to be excruciating hardship. Everybody is facing insurmountable problems to some degree right now, whether it's personal or professional, and it seems like they don't want to put this out on display because it's this annoyance of ridicule, or the annoyance that somebody is going to marginalize it and exploit them even further. Oh, absolutely, B. Does your hypnosis help with pain? Actually, I have done pain management hypnosis with a few people over the last 15, almost 16 years. One of them had chronic shoulder joint pain, and when I was going through hypnosis, discovered that one of her past lovers, who is a past lover in this life as well, had actually violently attacked her with a knife in a past life and going through that in a way where she was able to save herself and confront the conflict in this, she no longer had any type of pain afterwards. I was only a conduit for any of this. She was the person who did the work. The thing with hypnosis is you are not under, like you would be under in surgery. It's not like that. You are fully conscious. You are fully present in the room. You may drown out my voice with what's going on in the moment, but you are still very much aware and control. So your brain and the guidance is going to take you exactly where you need to go. You could have a preset on what it is exactly that you want to do, and your brain is going to take over and take you exactly where you need to go. It's the most fascinating thing on the planet. The dog knows that tarot is evil. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool, B. You are an artist. You are super empathetic and caught in very deeply with the emotional aspect of all of this. I think that you feel everything on a super deep level. And one of the ways that you, or one of the main ways that you express it is through that soul song of creativity, which some you see them as painters, some you see them as writers, some you see them as musicians. You, with the spiritual aspect of yourself, happen to be a oracle creator. That is super awesome. Daydreaming is technically short hypnosis. You're absolutely right. And it's also a way of disassociation for people who have been either massively stressed or who have gone through something pretty serious. What's up, double A? What up, G Unit? Ooh, card coming out. So this, it's like nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to have this harsh hit of reality because it looks like there's such an essence of something being lost, a sense of security, a sense of love. And it's like everything that they were relying on has fallen to the wayside. And it's not water under the bridge yet. This is going to take time to heal. And it also feels like being stuck on this, people are really getting caught in the down aspect of this instead of looking around to see what's left that they can rebuild with. They're not ready to look at it yet, which that's the harsh reality of this. Eventually, everything is going to be okay and right as rain. But right now, we have to handle the suck of the emotion and also see what we have left. Happy Wednesday to you, gospel singer. Oh my God, B, you stop digging. You struck oil. I'm a total foodie who my therapeutic outlet is creating in the kitchen. So AJ Aria, what's the price of rice in China? I am on IG. Everything is linked in the description and on the main page here. All the ways of contact. Hit me up. I'll follow you back as soon as I'm off the live. Wow. AJ Aria, you laughed at me, but you wouldn't find the price of rice in China. Cool. I'll check up with you after. Hey, Money. What's going on, Money? I have to say your name like that for whatever reason. What up, Millie Maple? My Canadian outlet. What up? I didn't ask about that. I asked what the price of rice is in China. Good God. What up, Jasper? Oh my God. This picture looks like a picture of my youngest son. That is too funny. I know that you're not, but oh my God. Thank you. I try to be. Well, thank you, Monty. It goes off the rails a lot of the time, and it's sometimes very insightful. And we do intuitive reads, and we also do coaching questions, so I absolutely love it. I didn't ask the Chinese about the price of rice in China. I asked about how much the price of rice is in China. We have rice here in America. I know because I make breakfast bowls in the morning with it. Isn't that saying no? Jason always says, what does that have to do with the price of rice in China? Which, weirdly, that's sticking with me right now. But oh my goodness, yeah. Anthony, I'm glad that you're effing around. Relax. No, you can totally be here. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry on my live. That would be super, super messed up. Whoop. Thank God I just have to bring this down a little bit. No, I know that there was no sound. I was getting a call, so I knew it was going to be muted anyways. But looks like we have a pretty awesome fresh start coming into play. And it seems like this one is... I know that this is going to seem weird to say, but you see this person on the front, they are a religious figure. This is a pope or a bishop. I'm not sure which one. I'm sorry about that. But it seems like this is something that is being reinforced by faith and also by fate. And it's, we have this horse. Hold on. Yeah. And well, yes, it's dealing with transformation, but this almost feels like it's on, for this particular card that I'm pulling, no, I don't always associate it with this, but this feels like such a biblical fated thing to be happening with whoever this is resonating with. And we have these pillars in the background. So what this is, it's a rite of passage that is going to lead to a pretty different journey of what a different kind of happiness is looking like. And this is going to cause for you to go to a spiritual awakening. It's not going to be easy in the slightest. It's definitely going to be worthwhile, and it's a powerful purification process for you. Feliz Navidad, little terabyte. Please have a daddy. Oh my God. My God. Aw, womp womp. I'm sorry that your uncle just died, Anthony. Yeah, that's awful. He's that gecko, what? Oh. Well, it still sucks. The grass is not greener on the other side. It's telling somebody that they need to make something work where they are. I'm not telling anyone to stay in abusive or violent situations or insufferable things. This is about not giving up on a situation because somebody, you're probably getting bored with them. This is actually a safe situation if you are getting bored with this person. What this is doing is teaching you how to actually move through regularity, move through the regulation of your feelings and emotions, and not always be in fight or flight survival. It seems like that has triggered the need to always have excitement and to have drama in people's lives, but that's not where things need to be. So this new chapter is one where people learn to act within emotional regulation and have positive progress in that. Learning to let your guard down. You might find that you're very sleepy at this point in time because your nervous system is finally getting to relax. I know it's contagious, Monty. I'm thinking about it now to be like, oy vey. You know, my youngest son, he purposely yawns to get me to yawn. And after a while, it actually like hurts the chest because it's like this constant continuation of stretching those muscles. Thank you, B. We got 14 peoples in here, so guys, talk amongst yourselves, see what's going on, see why we're all here, what brings you here tonight, you guys. Are we laughing at shenanigans or shenanigans or shenanigans? Yeah, there we go, I'll go with that. I'm very sorry about that, Anthony. somebody who also deals with anxiety. It's pretty disheartening. Ah, crap. Hang on. So what is it that, yeah, see? All right, so there's something that we are moving on from, but what I want you to pay attention is to all of these cups. There should be 9 cups here. I know that there's 8, but this means that there's 8 cups left over. So it kind of gives off the illusion that this person is carrying this cup to go see what it is that they want to fill it with. This is a deliberate action for this person to find out what's going to be fulfilling with them. They're using this calm earth energy to do so, coming out of a very emotional place. This person feels very safe and secure with the unknowing aspect of this, and they know that there's something that in order to walk away from all this, they have to walk away also from in their life. This is a way where they find out something that is very authentic about them and an emotional release for them. So it feels like this is a sad but necessary time for whoever this is involving. It's a real hard reality hit of something isn't right for you anymore. Something has been outgrown, and it's time that you actually honor that in your life. You're a former Marine? Well, thank you for your service. I'm very sorry for what it is that you saw in your time there, what it is that you went through in training, and also what you went through out on the field. My nephew is also a former Marine, and he's also now a police officer. So you guys, the thing is, you guys initially get broken like wild horses, and that causes so much trauma with you guys to begin with. And then all the fallout of all the work that you do, it just stacks on top of each other. So, Anthony, nothing but prayers for what it is that you're going through. And I want you to know that everything that you did, your service is appreciated. What's up, Maya? Hey, AJ Aria, what's the question with all the question marks? Oh my God, I cannot believe it's already almost 10 o'clock tonight. Hey, 26 people in here. What up, G units? Hey, Summit. Long time no see, homie. I haven't been on since last week, you guys, because very chaotic few days. Monday and Tuesdays are usually the most chaotic. Wednesdays, things start to let up. But Thursday and Friday, for some reason, really double down on all the chaos that Monday and Tuesday would normally bring. All right, let's see what else the collective needs to know if they're stopping in on this right now or if they're still watching right now. What is happening with this? What is it that you need to know? Well, I'm glad that you're here right now, Anthony. Ooh. What is it that the collective needs to know right now, or whoever the person is who's stopping in at this moment to see this? Okay, there's 2 directions in which this is going to go, and it's going to be happening fast, and this needs to be something that you just honestly let up about yourself. So I feel like there's a lot of mental blocks around this, and it's like, okay, there's a new beginning, but I see all this stress that is happening around this because I feel like whoever this is, they're getting so much of what they want. There's so much expression that's going on with them, so that much that they're freely able to get out. And it seems like they're starting to let down their guard, and it feels like it's something that is really exciting, really manic building, and really confidence building. But it also feels like in that same breath, the awareness of that is starting to create anxiety. Like, oh my God, what is happening? What is going on? What is this? It's too much. This feels like a trap. And also, oh my God, what if I say something that I shouldn't? So this is somebody who is, again, experiencing a major shift and releasing themselves from a lot of fear, but the fear is coming with them. And it seems like there's a lot of mental blocks about what it is that they say is safe for them to say. Are there going to be repercussions, or are people going to reject them, or are they going to call out some sort of a lie, or are they going to shut it down immediately? I see that this person is going to be comforted through all of those anxieties, and it feels like they're finally starting able to be heard. This is somebody who's kind of feeling like this is a wish that I had always wanted. I had wanted somebody to just sit and listen with me. They don't have to fix anything. They don't have to do anything. I just need to be heard. I just need to be validated. I just need to have somebody sit with me while I'm going in the dark with this. So there's a lot of internal struggles that this person is sitting with, that they're looking to bring out. And what's at the bottom of the deck? This person is going to be getting support from what seems to be a social circle, networking, families. This is families that you're either born into or families that you create in this lifetime. So I want you to keep in mind the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And I feel like if you're listening to this right now, then you have experienced significant rejection and outcast in your life. I'm very sorry for what it is that you went through. And I know that you have a lot of anger in you that is due to hurt and also the fear that this could happen again. I don't think that you have felt safe for a full day for the longest time. And when you do let down your guard and when you do allow yourself to have fun and let loose just with everybody, the shoe is about to drop, because it's like you have to catch yourself so fast. And also, since all these great things are coming towards you and are opening up for you, is something horrible about to happen to me? Is this life prepping me for a blow? Like a blow to the gut, or something very physically wrong happening. So I don't know what you're saying, AJ. If you caught your question, you would have answered that was races, rates, rice, RICE. Oh, I'm glad that you're talking to Zoe, Jay. Maya, I'm glad that you can claim that. Mike, I'm sorry that you're lonely. Ooh, that's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, Anthony, this might be something that you need to hear. Rosie, I've answered your questions. Hey, Pico Side. So let's see, does anyone have any questions, whether it's coaching questions or whether it's tarot questions? And again, if you want to book with me, I have one spot tomorrow and one spot on Friday. Otherwise, I'm completely booked until next week, which obviously I'm not going to be working on Christmas Eve or Christmas. I'm glad that you and Zoe think the same. So what are the 4 cards? So this, getting what you want and giving yourself the freedom to have it. It's like not holding yourself back anymore, and finally looking at this from a different perspective and getting yourself out what it seems to be a mental purgatory about it. So I see that whoever this is making fast changes, and it seems like they have not only the support of the universe, they have the support of their surroundings. And this person is, once they let down their guard and once they try and take the mask off, they're actually going to be probably at their happiest with more resources to make what they want happen. And there's a lot of fulfillment that's coming in. I think that they're going to get to the next stage of commitment with all of this, and I feel like they're actually going to probably feel like they're on cloud 9, swimming deeply in their emotions that they usually feel completely submerged and saturated with. This person feels completely at ease. Manish loves Kayal. So it doesn't feel like love yet. It feels like this is somebody who keeps somebody strategically at a distance because they don't want them to have them. They don't want to think that they're easy to get. Are you going to be understood? So actually, I think that this is where you kind of deflect people who are asking questions about you. Sit with that for, I want you to sit with the questions that people ask for you for a minute and see what it is that you're hesitant to say. Why do you think this person would misuse that information? So, Filler Master, you misspelled old. I already answered it though, Rosie. I don't even remember what the question is. So much time and chats have come by. I already answered it and I don't even remember the question. That's also something that you guys need to understand when you book with me. If you have a reading with me, 5 minutes after we leave the session, it completely leaves my mind because I don't want to hold on to that information. It's private information for you. I'm glad that I'm accurate. I'm glad I'm not a fraud. I don't trust 99.9% of the readers out there. So please keep a skepticism in your mind because I don't ever want anyone taking advantage of me, of you, of anybody. I hate that stuff so much. I hate readers who read, but they only feed into a fantasy or a fear. That is so not in any sense of integrity. And it completely, undermines anybody's work. Good morning. How's your husband feeling? Like they're juggling a lot, struggling to keep their head above water while their ships are coming in? They need to keep both feet on the ground, honestly. Your husband probably needs a day off. Christ consciousness. Abso-flippin'-lutely. Did you sell your soul to a casino? No. This job is going to create problems until you leave, though. You're not going to be there for long. How can you get over your past? Your name is Dean. So how is it? Well, you're going to need, well, first off, yes, this is going to take a lot of strength. You're going to have to reach deep down inside of yourself to get through this. But also, the coach in me wants you to reach out to somebody for support. So please try both of these things. How did I become psychic? I was born this way. What did you want to ask? How am I? Tired, chaotic, wonderful, and sad that I don't have my sons this Christmas, but I'm not going to have them go in the car between me and their fathers. And I'm excited to spend Christmas, on the other hand, with Jason and my side of the family. So, it's a positive and a negative, and it's a challenge, and it's a lot of things at once. How about you? How are you? Are they soulmates? So yes, they are soulmates. But Rosie, you have a plethora of soulmates in this lifetime. One is not exclusionary to others. I answered your question. Manishes feelings for Kajal. So it's like, this is probably it. The grass is not going to be greener elsewhere. I think that no matter what, they'll probably come back to this person. Any insight on getting the kids out of foster care? So this, you're going to have to look at all sorts of resources in this, and you're going to have to be really honest with the help that's coming in and what's been manipulated about this situation, and also how people have been dragging their feet. I feel like nobody's responding to phone calls and emails. So a lot of accountability needs to be put into play. But you have more than a few resources to get those kids back. Thank you, Steve. No, I answered your question, KL. Did you have anxiety when you were younger? Did your stomach hurt a lot when you were younger? When you were like single digits and in your formative years? No, I got that. And I'm saying that because even though that person is a soulmate to the other person, that doesn't discount that them or you or anybody has more than one soulmates. Everybody comes in with an army of soul connections in their life. You have an army that's behind you with angels, with ancestors, with even spirit guide animals. I mean, come on. You are never alone, even when you think that you're alone. And that is so weird to think about. Dude, can you give me 5 minutes? I'm in the shower, please. Come on. Oh, I got that. How old are you? Older than me? Which I'm at the age of get off my lawn. Jay, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Will you ever find a buyer for your home? Yeah, and you're probably going to get more. You could probably ask more for this house, honestly. Shivam, or Amit. So it's more likely going to be Amit. Yes, you should leave your hometown, Jay. What's the current feeling of sheriff for you? This is somebody who feels like they made a lot of mistakes about you and they're coming in with an apology. Neat Riz. Sorry, struggling to pronounce the name. Not your fault. I trip over my words all the time. So you don't have one. You don't have one. You have like three that are like the main ones. But that's a thing. My God, I'm starting to get completely mentally drained. 1 second, you guys. I need a drink. And of course, I'm dropping cards. This is what you get. You want a reader, but sometimes I trip and fall over my own self. Freaking wreck. So, I know a guy who never left their hometown. We grew up in the same hometown. I moved out in 2003. So this guy never left his hometown, never moved out of his parents' house, bought his parents' house, never moved out of his parents' house, and he knew every which way to move in that house to where it would be silent. He could walk down the stairs in a silent night in such a way that you would never hear him go down the stairs, and it was the most creepiest thing on the planet. But in addition to that, that person never felt the urge to experience life outside of his own home. It just, that may work for some people, but I don't know how that could even feel right. I don't want to leave this world until I've explored every single inch of it. No, neat Riz. Let me see. Okay, so you have like 3 spirit guides that you never listen to right now, and it's like they keep trying to give you signs, but you keep overlooking the flipping signs, looking for a signier sign on top of a sign, and it's making you feel completely out of balance. And I feel like these people keep trying to pull you away from toxic people, but you're not listening to a single soul on this one. So things have been exponentially hard on you as of, I guess, the recent years. Like 42 new subscriber. Hey, how's it going? Will Tuli get married with Yulesh in 2025? Probably not 2025. They might elope beforehand. No, like I told you, Neat Riz, it's not that you have one. You have a bunch, but what use are they if you're not going to listen to them? So it's like, do the thing. Neat, come on. Yeah, go for it. So for you, this situation, it feels like you're never going to leave this. This situation feels hopeless, which it's not the case. You need to get away from people who keep lying to you, saying that things are going to be so much harder than what they are, because they're not. Mr. 007. So for you, truth coming out about a situation about how some people have been making mistakes and have not been the most loyal to you. And it seems like you're going to have to be really selective with who you call your people and your family around you. And I see you taking a leap from so many people in your life. So get ready for a purge process. It's not going to be violent or volatile, but you really do need to cut some people out of your life, because no matter what, they just cannot act right by you. And you gotta stop waiting for them to act right. You gotta learn how to give up on them. Hope that was helpful. No judgment. By the way, if I'm ever reading for you, working with you to any degree, I'm never judging anything. So if you are working with me, you don't get to censor yourself. You don't get to censor your emotions. It's a completely safe zone. And all you're going to get is compassion and understanding and direction together. Melissa, darling, what is it that you need to know? So don't make the move yet. It seems like it's the illusion of it being a great time. It's actually a terrible time. There's something that's coming to a head before you can even take this leap into whatever it is that you've been trying to do. And it seems like you trying to push for it right now is way too impulsive. But I see that it's under the guise of people who are in your social group. I think that you're getting pressure from people that you might call friends, or maybe even extended family members. Delmore Schwartz, did Delmore Schwartz really die of a heart attack? I'm not a doctor nor a forensic scientist or anything like that. So from what I can see, yeah, this person did not listen to what anybody was trying to tell them, and they kept trying to drag the truth out of this situation and try and show them how dire it was. They weren't listening. I'm very sorry about that. Will you ever work full-time again, or should you just enjoy retirement? So I think that you're probably going to have to not work full-time. I see that you're probably going to have to grow more socially. 007, glad to be of service. No, I got that. I understand what you're saying, Amina. His heart attack was his fault. He wasn't listening to people who kept trying to tell him how serious the situation was or trying to help him. That's what I'm getting in this. And even if you were to tell me to draw more on it and draw again, it's not going to change the feeling that I have. That's why I have to perpetuate the answer that I'm giving you. Are you going to get married to... You're probably eloping with Ulash before 2025 is complete. I don't see you having a full-on wedding. I see it just running to the altar. Why do your chakras burn? Sometimes it depends on the chakra, but it's probably because it's completely repressed with so much energy. It's like a dam that has the dam wall down, but all this water keeps building up and it's not spilling over. It's just creating this big force and pressure. It's like a flood is about to be opened. So it wasn't just the wife. No, there was plenty of things that caused this person massive letdowns. They kept having to revisit, go back. They kept having things that they were just blatantly looking over. This person made their life in so many mental and emotional ways difficult. Yeah, so from what I can see, she has interacted with her siblings well before they were even well, even before they could talk. Yeah, no, they have been around their siblings so much. And this is somebody who's only going to grow in the family. I'm sorry for the loss of your child, but your child is very much still around and interacting with their siblings. 007, I do. All the ways of contact are in the description. Hey, in India, Weekend English. What's the reading for you? Wait, Rosie. You were really good with your English a minute ago, you silly goose egg. So for you, oh man. It seems like there's no real significant planning or effort or headway being made, and it just looks like it's being shut down immediately, whatever it is. No, she didn't kill him. Will your dad be at your graduation? He's passed. How will you know? So your father is not giving any sort of word on anything. This is somebody who's very reserved with their words. And from what I can see, this is somebody who's going to make a huge, huge display of love and affection on your graduation day. It's not going to be anything in any music or any TV that you're seeing, but I'm getting there is a big event that is going to be swirling around you. This may be a cluster of butterflies. This may be a cluster of feathers that are going around you. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, your dad will be giving you a gift. They're not a person with words, they're a person with actions. Oh, I don't have any seafood in the freezer, and I have not cooked seafood in forever, Blobby. I definitely need to make some sort of like sushi in the near future. I've been jonesing for that. And actually, I really want to go to the sushi bar with Jason this weekend. Oh my God, that sounds so good. I had like a cup of ginger and like a quarter cup of wasabi with an entire stacked plate full of sushi a few weeks back, and it was the best decision I ever made. Hello in New York. I love New York. I'm looking for a house over there right now. No, she's just a difficult person, but it doesn't mean that she has taken their life. I'm not wearing shoes right now. My hooves are uncovered, and honestly, I think that my hooves need to be filed. Oh, I don't have seafood in my pants. I never ever store food in my pants. I don't have the bags for it. And honestly, you can't leave seafood out. It starts like going downhill really fast. So never worry about that. I'm never carrying food in my clothes, and I would never ever try and sneak that into a restaurant either. That is just so weird. There's a big bug on the wall behind me. No, it's just my head. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much. I hope that you and yours have a fabulous holiday as well. Oh my God, Anthony. I was in Dutchess County for like 20 years, and that's where I'm looking to get a house right now. That would actually be more of a hypnosis session, Jay. You're talking about my Virginia Jaya. I don't know who that is. Who's Virginia Jaya? People using the white decks is not balanced. She doesn't even know what this means. People, she's using white decks. Now I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Agape Rising. Why do you say that? That's so messed up. So if you want, Jay, if you have like Instagram or Facebook, what you can do is send me a DM on there. I have astrology gold on my phone, and I can enter in your entire chart and send it to you. This thing I have used for years. I absolutely love it. I trust it. So if that's something that you're up for, I'm totally down. So this person is part of your past lives. I can say this, I guess, in a card, but I would want to look in depth and see what the entanglement between you guys in those past lives are. This is a life where you got to learn how to walk away from them. So Anthony says Blobby is saying Viagra. Why are they saying Viagra? I'm not a pharmacist. I can't give out anything like that. I don't even have anything like that. If anything, I have health store supplements like I take magnesium and aspirin at night because I'm 39 and I want to be sure of my heart health and also my stress levels. So I do that on a nightly basis for myself. And I'm not recommending that to anyone, but it's just what I found that works for me. But I've never actually kept any pharmaceuticals. No, Jay, you got to let go of them. I'm sorry. Dude, hit me up in the DMs. That's something to talk about. Thank you, Nitrez. LOL, not Viagra. That's the same thing. You wrote the same thing twice, Anthony. No. Come on. No. You heard dog pee is a good substitute for Viagra. Well, give it a shot. Let us know how it goes. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, Anthony? Yeah, I'm so sorry. What, that shenanigans are off the hook, Neatrez? Will your new marriage be successful? You've been married for 1 year now. That actually is a very good indicator. You guys will find your balance and your stride, yes. You guys have to learn how to argue, though, without ripping each other's heads off. So that's what's going to be changing. What is Rajish's sister thinking about you? So it's like they really do care about you, but they are holding themselves back because they think that all you're going to do is create problems for them. They want to have a sense of peace in this connection, but they don't trust that it's going to work out. So it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're waiting for you to show consistency in some sort of a peace treaty between you guys. Wow. What else is going on with all y'all? By the way, you can follow my Facebook, Instagram, and also while it's still there, TikTok. It's all connected in the description and also on the main page. And you can still DM me on like everything if you want to book anything, okay? Your mom was recently diagnosed with dementia. I'm very sorry. Should you stop taking care of her and move out and let your father handle her? So from what I can see, I think that you're probably going to take this chance to probably, ooh, work through some of the problems that you've had with your mom before she gets too far, and this is going to cause some sort of a reconciliation. Is your dark passenger gone? So I think that you've been working really hard and that it's fallen to the wayside. It's still there, but it doesn't have the effect that it used to. What about your sibs? Uh-oh, somebody kept the what is it? The symbols and the number side off of this. So M Mitchell 80, I think that either you fell asleep on your keyboard or the cat fell asleep on the keyboard, but they keep hitting the um, the equal sign. And I think they're walking on the letters. I'm sorry. What's coming towards you in this new year? Well, you're going to stop fighting for something and let it walk away. And this is difficult for you because this was a deep soul bond in your life. And this feels like somebody who's been around since childhood. What up, Michael Deal? Are you ever going to get over your soulmate? It's going to take time, but I see that you will get through this. It's going to take a lot of mental strength, and you're going to have to really work out your anger. Don't start anything with anyone else right now. No soy tu amigos. No, I'm not your friend. Estoy cerca de Dios. Man, I really need to brush up on my Spanish again because I got the first part, but I haven't learned what siquiera estoy cerca de Dios. Crap, I know that it's close to Dios. Adios. Is this like crap, I'm gonna have to use translator, but I think it's like Dios, God. I think it's that. Maybe I'm wrong. Neat Riz, thank you so much. Sweet dreams. Michael, you're going to find love again. So from what I can see, you're about to be introduced to a karmic and you're going to have to let them go. They are going to bring out your physical nature, though, which to me, this means you're more confident and aggressive side, and also your ability to stand up for yourself. Anthony, of course I do. I actually do mediumship readings as well. And before I came on this live, I had what was supposed to be a 1 hour session with a new Australian client turned into a 2 hour one. And it was amazing. I can't wait to work with her again. Oh, that sucks, Neat Riz. Well, you want to know something? I hope that you find your path to Christ because you are definitely worth all the love that has ever been created. What about your health? So I think that a lot of it is stress induced. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose you with anything, but I think that you'll get, I think that your health will actually get a lot better once you take yourself off. Once you stop holding yourself hostage, I think that your health will get better. This is going to help you be more proactive and get you out of this paralyzing fear and keeping you still. So Maya, if you want to book with me, send me a DM. I'll work out all the pricings, the sales, and the details with you there. Will your pinky grow back after you lost in a fireworks explosion? Oh my God. So this is the thing. I've been a Reiki master since 2008. And my Reiki teacher, who's a mentor of mine, I absolutely love the woman, but she said something that really just kind of I thought was silly at the time. And she's like, well, if we focus enough, maybe we can regrow a limb. And I know that she's being sarcastic, but I'm like, oh my God, some goofball is actually going to believe that to be true. I mean, I don't think that you can actually grow that back unless you get, a different one that is put on from some sort of I have no idea. I know that people can replace limbs now, and this is a big but here. Let's see if you can actually ever get this done. Yeah, no, it looks like you got to be happy with what you got. Did Rini X really backstab her? Yes, toxic as heck. Will you be part of each other's lives again? No, I'm sorry. It looks like there's loneliness that's rising up. Oh my God, you guys, I have to be out of here in 15 minutes. Holy crap. You're cool then? Are you cooler than cool? Because you might be too cool. Too cool for school. Will you get married with R? I actually feel like you're probably a little bit out of sync with each other. This is about the person who's living their best life and is living their best self and is making their own money, is highly independent. So I feel like this person might not be it for you, but man, are they gonna like long for you. You're ice cold. You're cooler than cool. You're ice cold. What's your biggest issue that is holding you back, if that makes sense? So for you, you're not committable, but you commit and then you just start to backtrack right out of it. Don't make decisions when you're on an emotional high. You're just going to regret it when you start to baseline. Very young children can depend on what it was severed, just a top knuckle. Yeah. What will you do after graduation? Just keep getting better and better, Simply D. So yeah, this is somebody who, I think that you're going to be incredibly, in a positive way, self-absorbed and unobtainable by anyone else. It's like, get off of me, you, I don't even know. What would be a semi-insult to this? Get off of me, you dusties. Yeah, like that. How do you all believe this stuff? What, Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I think that everybody likes collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And what else? What kind of poker cards? Poker cards. Kevia, you're very welcome. Thank you. It shows me things. I'm in the state of denial, Michael. Last question. Were we together in a past life? You know that you were. You know that you were, Sade. Yeah, you know that you were. You know that you were. Simply D. I love the arrogance that's going to be coming through from you in the next few years. Anya Martinez, you're very welcome. No. You came on. I understand. That is too funny. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, no. Currently in Vermont, looking for a house again in New York. The last house I had in New York was, it was in Wingdale, and it was near the Connecticut border. And I remember it was a great house, terrible setting. And it had so much plaster in it. And that, you know what, this house wasn't that great. I like the general design of it though. Seriously, that does, ah. I'm glad to be here. So forged in Hell's Flame. So we like the I really don't think it was probably consensual if that was the case, because I don't know you. And I am not a person who just runs off with strangers. No judgment to anyone who does that. So if this was in a past life and I still didn't know you, chances are that this was like more of, oh my God, get this goofball off of me. He is drunk and he is slobbering all over himself. And then I proceeded to walk into a wall. And it was just probably a horrendously sad night. And I'm pretty sure that the bouncer of whatever Appalachian, bar I was in was probably like, oh my God, not again. It's an average Tuesday night. And then you were just passed out and crapping yourself at the bar. And I was just keep walking in the wall because apparently in that lifetime I was a sim. Who knew? Who knew? I have no idea, Jacob Ferris. All I know is that it gets weird here sometimes. Will you marry your soulmate? So from what I can see, you haven't met the correct soulmate that you will find your love with right now. So don't settle. I don't think that you are. I think that you are, you're, you're poking, you're playing with fire here. Because you know your name is Hell's Flames. Cause like, oh my god. Right, Michael? Seriously, bruh. Oh my god, you guys. Jacob, it just gets weird here, homie. Honestly, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's insightful, sometimes we're doing card reading, sometimes we're doing some coaching questions. You're not going to have the same live that you had the other day here, and it's just how it is. Why is your actual name being used? I don't know, that's what you set up on YouTube, silly goose. Do you believe in a deity? I've been a Christ follower my whole life. And a rose by any other name smells just as sweet. Does Zoe's mom like you? They think that you're probably a good influence and somebody that Zoe could learn from. What color should you paint your walls? A bright yellow. Look at the dominant color on this one. So the up card up here, you got some yellow. I think that you need to stay away from the gray. I am the boogeyman, but it's like booger, so it's not really scary. It's just like, please wash your hands. Ah, it's glad to be of service. What's your favorite color? Clear. No. As a Muslim, you live, okay. Cool. See, Forged in Hell's Flames, you started off trolling, and here you are, you know, being like a capybara. Christ believe in tarot cards? I never asked him. Wow, Jacob, this kind of like hurts my feelings. It looks like since the J is surrounded by that burnt orange, I could easily go with that. It makes you mad because it's very hard connection to break. It always is. It's not easy, but it's something that you kind of just have to do for yourself. I've absolutely walked away from people who were codependent in my life, and it was so difficult, and you actually go through some form of withdrawal symptom. Some part of you wants to run back because it's that codependence with them, but through time you will let it go because it's not for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, I was married to law enforcement and corrections. So, like, I have thicker skin than a whale, and you can make a fat joke out of that with me because I don't give a crap. Your court case has been going on for 4 years and soon and be a good outcome for your husband and you. It's been held over your heads for years. Yeah, you guys are actually going to get more than what you expected. So good job moving forward with this. No, that's going to be great. Yeah, no. Jacob, not really anybody can offend me. Michael, I don't know what you're wrong about. Glad to be of service. Not a prophet, but the only son. Well. Oh, guys, let's see what happens, okay? No matter what, the truth always reveals itself. No, I'm just thinking about what I want right now. I really want to make a cup of hot tea. We've been on this peppermint and ginger tea kick at nighttime for a while. I really want something hot and soothing. It's so relaxing. And I'm just like kind of zoning out and thinking, I want to go make it, but I want to stay on this live. So it's not just like wackos and silly goose eggs. It's also people who are genuinely asking questions. I'm here for all of it, Jake. Dale, I'm just gross in general. It's not a matter if I have stinky feet. I'm pretty gross. Why have you lived so long when so many people have died for less? Because you have further to go in this life. You do not get to leave early in this lifetime. You don't get to take yourself out early. And as long as there's breath in your body, you have a purpose. And some of that purpose is to turn everything around. You don't go until your time is up. And you have a very specific contract in this life that you made with the Creator. That's how it is. Now you're good, Jay. You're not a wacko. I'm a wacko. I'm a weirdo. And I'm also gross. Dale, take note of that, please. No, they're not ETs. Ooh, okay. Your favorite color is clear. I keep telling you that, Jacob. You cannot argue with me. I've already voiced it. Come on. If you disagree, then you're the one who's wrong on this. I think that's simple math. Agape Rising, you're still here? Cool. Drones are military. Yeah, that's what it's been said. Jay, it's not abnormal. Jacob, I'm not wrong, you're wrong. Your favorite color is clear. Why is this so hard for you to understand? So, Liz, are you going to get your stuff back that was seized? Yeah, but you're going to have to fight for it. Simply D, send me a DM, all the ways a contact or in the description. Whole or half lemon, oregano. Oh my God, yes. And add some cilantro in it. Oh my God. Thank you, Forge. That's very kind of you. Oh, I don't have bad self-image. I got over that. I just don't care anymore. Jacob. There's Jason. You need to find your drone over in the drone. Guys, Jason is my significant other. I'm so glad that he is here. Hey, babe. I'm going to be getting off of this in 5 minutes because I got to warm up the car, honey. Littered, what up, G-Unit? I have to have thick skin. This world doesn't do anybody any type of favor like that one. The world owes us nothing, and you get to work for what it is that you want. And you want to know something? When you're in alignment with it, it sometimes comes to you easier. Honey, I'm so glad that you made it here, even though it's in the last few minutes. What's been going on, honey? Agape Rising. I guess you got to go to the office. Boo, you get... Maybe you get to walk out. What? Hold up. You went into the office? Like, what happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, what about agape? So this? Well, from what I can see, stop fighting and being the black sheep of your social circle. These people aren't meant to stick around you. It's a false sense of confidence, and it's also a false sense of what you like. This is getting away from the Joneses. This is getting away from things that keep repressing what it is that you truly do feel, want, and need. What's your favorite color? You keep changing. Well, then it's clearly a rainbow, silly goose egg. Well, that's good, Jay. You're stuck on the Lego to get out. Wait, what? You want to know what you should get her? This seems so fun. The mega-sized Jenga sets. Okay. Yeah, I bought the 10 shares that I was telling you about, Lego Star Wars. That's so cool. Are you going to have a financial breakthrough soon, Sade? So yeah, you don't have to wait much longer, and I actually feel like you're probably expecting more money than you, well, you can probably expect to get more money than you even thought you were going to have as a baseline before. Thank you, Root Beer. I think he loves everybody. She doesn't like Star Wars? So then get yourself a present under the guise of giving her a present. Do I always have to give this expertise relationship advice? If you don't know what to get your significant other, get them something that you would like, pretend that it's for them, and then just wait for them to be like, you want to know something? Here, honey, you have it. You know, it's flawless information. There's nothing that could go wrong with that. Uh, by massive gaslighting and redirection and exhausting her, Jake? Is that what it is? The Fed said not today, Santa Claus stock market. Oh, no. Did you get like seen as a day trader or something, honey? See, you know, I used my noodle on that one, Jacob. 2 minutes and I'm out of here, guys. I'll be on live here and on TikTok tomorrow, and again Friday here and on TikTok. So everything is linked. Check it out. I did. You just didn't agree with me. I guessed clear. The fact that you're wrong about your own favorite color is on you. God, I hate always having to be right about everything. Where's Jason? Will Josh ever marry your sister? So I actually feel like this is somebody who's probably not gonna. It seems like so much is changing. I think there's gonna be a bout of fighting happening between them. Did Bill's true intentions come to light? Well, I'm glad that you guys are gonna be winning the case. Yeah, the true intentions came to light. There's gonna be probably more investigation. Good night, Anna. Oh my God, Jason, no. Well, I can't hear what else happened in your workday today aside from what it was that you had mentioned earlier. So wait, Jason, are you telling me you're not getting me anything for Christmas? Is that what you're really saying? Good night, Jake. Meaning the whole thing. Ugh. Zoe asked if you wanted to be. Zoe asked. Oh, that's cool. All right, you guys. I am. Oh, no, on them, Liz. On them. Not you. On them. All right, you guys. I got to head it off. It was awesome to see you. If you want to book anything with me, send me a DM. All of my services that are listed are on my Facebook, and you can obviously DM me and ask anyways, which you probably might, which is totally cool. Have a great night. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get too crazy and keep it legal. Legal eagle.